We want to return to our coverage of the attack at a Catholic school in Minneapolis yesterday. The community is searching for answers and trying to heal after 2 children were killed and 17 people were injured when the shooter opened fire during morning mass for students. Now, the Semon family has a 4-year-old daughter, Kennedy, who was in her pre-K classroom 1 floor below the on-campus church when that shooting took place. She and her classmates were safely evacuated and reunited with their families. Her father, Zach Semon, joins us now. Zach, thank you for being here. I just want to start off by saying, how are you holding up right now?
We're doing okay. It just feels surreal at this point. I think the survivor's guilt is kind of real. Like, we got out of it unscathed.
What are you hoping happens now? Well, let me ask it this way. What does your community need now to move forward as a community?
I think continued support. I think we just need to come together and address problems that prevent this from happening.
Yeah, I mean, no child should have to experience this, but your daughter, she's 4 years old. How aware was she of what was happening, and what has she told you?
She had told me that she had heard some loud noises, and the teachers at Annunciation did exactly what they were trained to do. They locked down the classroom, they got the kids away from the door, and shortly thereafter, she said big kids came in crying, and that was pretty scary for her.
How have you talked about this with her? How have you and your wife thought about how you'll talk about this as she gets older and starts to realize exactly what happened?
Yeah, I think we're just gonna monitor to see how she's doing right now. She's in good spirits. I think she's too young to truly understand the gravity of the situation. So if we see things like she's not eating or she's not sleeping or any changes, we'll definitely reach out. Like, I have a couple friends who are therapists, and I've been talking to them about what to do with the next steps. I don't want to inundate her with a bunch of questions that could spark something or scare her more.
Yeah, I think a lot of parents right now are watching and putting themselves in your shoes, thinking about how they would have reacted. Can you take us back to the moment when you found out that there was a shooting at your daughter's school and just those initial thoughts?
Yeah, I'm a teacher in a different school district, and we were doing our back to school workshop. And I had talked to my wife about an hour before. She was actually doing jury duty, so she was in downtown Minneapolis. And then she called me right in between my first and second meeting of the day, and I thought it was weird because I had just talked to her, and she knew that I was working, and I was like, she must be pretty bored right now. So I picked up the phone, and she said that there's an active shooter at Kennedy's school. So I, ran out, left my MacBook on the table in the media center, and grabbed my car keys and drove as safely and quickly as I possibly could to the school. Like, we didn't have any information. I knew that there was a shooting at my daughter's school. I didn't know if she was safe. I didn't know if she was okay. I didn't know anything. And I got there and had to park a few blocks away because it was pretty locked down. A lot of police officers, a lot of emergency responders, staff. It was controlled chaos. They got us to the gym. My daughter found me before I found her. And for those 20, 25 minutes of me getting to that place, it was really scary.
I can imagine it's really terrifying. Zach, I thank you for talking to us today, helping the country understand what your community is going through. And I know that you'll be there in your community helping everybody move forward from this, remembering what happened, but not being defined by it. It's a strong community. I've been out there. It's a beautiful place. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.